Always tracking, always alerting. This is Next Weather.
I'm Next Weather meteorologist Shane Hinton, wrapping up a fairly toasty Wednesday, and we'll still see heat continue for the back half of your work week, but I do think that we should avoid heat advisory criteria for your Thursday. Take a look at your hourly heat index forecast for tomorrow. You'll notice it'll peak around 100 degrees, which, yes, is still hot, certainly. However, it's going to be lower than that heat advisory criteria and lower than what we saw today. The reason for this, about a 50 to 60% chance for showers and storms in the mix starting late morning through the early afternoon. Now, we do still have some storm chances for the morning, which could impact your morning commute, but I do think it should help keep us below that heat alert criteria. Upper 90s is what our feels like temperatures tomorrow could be like in Sunrise and Davie, around 100 for Lauderhill and Plantation, around 101 in Hollywood. If you are spending the day out in Key Biscayne or Miami Beach, expect upper 90s with similar conditions in Miami and Hialeah and maybe even in Kendall. If you are spending the day out in the Keys, we could still see it feeling pretty toasty, but once again, still below heat advisory criteria, around 104 in Big Pine and 103 in Key West. Now, the cloud coverage and shower coverage is what's going to help us tomorrow. Now, there could be some frequent lightning thrown in the mix. I see a few isolated to scattered showers and storms starting in the morning. Right now, the forecast models are favoring that happening throughout the entire Keys, so just keep the umbrella nearby if you guys have an early start tomorrow. You'll notice that my friends in Broward and Miami-Dade County will see that coverage a little bit more widespread. Now, since it's a 50 to 60% chance, not everyone's receiving rain, but I definitely encourage you to keep the umbrella nearby, especially for lunch and that evening commute back home. For Friday, we will once again see another 60% chance for showers and storms in the forecast. If you're heading out to the beach tomorrow, low rip current risk with an extreme UV index. Those water temperatures still hovering around the lower 90s. Out on the water, no alerts for the Florida Keys nor the Atlantic waters. Keep in mind that even though we do expect a light chop for both of these locations, any showers and storms would roughen up the marine conditions just a bit. 7-day forecast shows that our afternoon highs on the thermometer will hover around the lower 90s, which would be just around average. 91 is our average high this time of year in August. We get back to that average by the end of the weekend and the beginning of next week. I think that's when we will be probably closer to that heat advisory criteria. Our rain chances still remain fairly scattered to widespread throughout the weekend, about a 50% chance for now on both Saturday and Sunday.